Okay, let's just jump right in. What if I told you that almost everything we've been taught about what it means to be great is, well, wrong? We're going to deconstruct all those myths about success and really look at the internal blueprint for building something that actually lasts.
And that's where this all starts, with this really bold statement. We get greatness wrong. I mean, that's a heck of a hook, right? It's designed to make you just stop in your tracks and question everything you thought you knew about what success really is.
And this really gets to the heart of it, the difference between the noise and the actual signal. We're taught to chase the misconception, right? Being famous, powerful, getting all the awards and the followers. But the reality, the stuff that actually builds greatness, it's so much quieter. It's about seeing the world clearly, having steady discipline, and just real integrity. Those are the actual foundations.
And that really is the central point. We spend so much of our lives searching for greatness out there, like it's some kind of treasure we have to find. But the whole idea here is that it's an inside job. Greatness is an internal construction project. It's something you build, brick by brick, right inside yourself.
Okay, so let's dig into that. We're calling this the inside-out foundation. And look, this isn't just some feel-good, fluffy concept. It is the absolute bedrock for any kind of success that's actually going to last.
You can see the mindset shift right here. It's not about being flashy, it's about being faithful. It's not about putting on a big show for everybody else, it's about holding yourself to a standard, especially when no one is watching. It's not about showing off, it's about simply showing up, consistently.
So what does this actually feel like in real life? Well, it's what's called inside-out alignment. You know that shaky, anxious feeling you get when you're kind of faking it, or you're chasing something that just doesn't sit right in your gut? This is the exact opposite of that. It's this deep, calm, steady confidence that comes when what you do on the outside finally lines up with who you are on the inside.
All right, so if greatness is an internal construction project, then we're going to need a blueprint, right? So let's get into the 3 core roots that make up this whole internal architecture. The framework is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. You've got 3 main pillars holding everything up. First, leading yourself. Second, knowing your why. And third, walking your talk. So let's break down what each of these really means.
First up, leading yourself. This one is non-negotiable. It's the starting line. I mean, think about it. How can you possibly lead a team or a project, or even your family, if you can't lead yourself? It's about being the boss of your own mind, managing your feelings so they don't manage you, and acting on purpose, not just on impulse.
Okay, next up is knowing your why. Because look, all the effort in the world is just spinning your wheels if you don't have a direction. Your why is like your internal compass. It's the thing that points you north when you feel lost. It turns that feeling of, oh, I have to do this, into I get to do this. It's what makes the struggle feel meaningful.
And the third one, this is where the rubber meets the road, walking your talk. It's really just a simple word, integrity. It's all about closing that gap between what you say you believe and what you actually do. And here's the kicker. Every time you do that, you're not just building a reputation with other people. You're building solid, unshakable trust with yourself. And that is where real confidence comes from.
But, if this blueprint is so clear, why is it so darn hard to actually follow it? Let's get real about the common inner roadblocks that get in our way.
Let's just ask it plainly. So, what stops us? And this is a good moment to really think about it for yourself. What really gets in your way? Because 9 times out of 10, it's not some big external enemy. It's something inside.
And here are some of the usual suspects. You've got that classic start and stop cycle, right? You get all fired up, then you quit. There's the fear of being even a little bit uncomfortable, which keeps us totally stuck. Oh, and a big one, that constant need for someone else to say good job. And maybe the sneakiest one of all, just being dishonest with ourselves about what we're really up to.
It really all boils down to this. Are you working for applause or are you working for alignment? Are you spending all your time watching what everyone else is doing? Or are you focused on sticking to your own path? It's a huge difference.
Here's a truth that can be a little tough to swallow. You don't become great with one giant leap or some heroic movie moment. Nope. You become great through countless small, seemingly insignificant right choices that you make day in and day out.
These are the daily bricks in your foundation. It's telling the truth when a little lie would be so much easier. It's choosing to learn something new when it feels like you're not making any progress at all. It's taking ownership when it's heavy and it would be easier to blame someone else. And, maybe the most important one, staying true to yourself when absolutely no one is looking.
That's where character is forged. You know, all of this really comes down to one incredibly powerful but very quiet trait: accountability. And let's be clear, this isn't about beating yourself up. Not at all. It's about taking full ownership. And when you do that, it doesn't trap you. It actually sets you free. It clears the path forward.
Okay, so we've talked about all this big picture stuff. Let's bring it right down to earth. Let's make this super personal, right here, right now. This last part is all about one thing: your next right choice.
So we're left with 3 really powerful questions to ask ourselves. And I mean, really ask. The first one is this: what is my daily routine turning me into? Think about it. Your habits, the things you do every day without even thinking, who is that person you're becoming because of them?
All right, question number 2, and this one requires some serious honesty. We all have that one thing, don't we? That discipline we just know would change everything for us, but we avoid it because it's hard or uncomfortable. What is that thing for you?
And the last question, man, this one really cuts to the core. It's about that tug of war between what you know is right for you and what you think will get you approval from other people. So where in your life are you trading what's right for you for what might get a round of applause?
And that is the final crucial takeaway. Greatness isn't waiting for you somewhere down the road. It's not something that happens someday. It is waiting for you in your very next decision. The opportunity to build is right here, right now, in whatever choice is in front of you.